for mourning, a time for grief. Death is a time of sorrow for many people, and it is for me as well. But today, I'm not here to talk about sadness. I'm here to talk about my grandmother and to celebrate her life. My grandmother was a wonderful woman. She died at the age of 93 years old. She was a woman of love, kindness, and righteousness. Regardless of who was looking or what was happening, she always made sure that things were done right. She was a woman full of love, a woman that I will always remember, and a woman that I would like to be like. I remember summers when I used to go to Guatemala to visit her, how much fun we had, how great she was. She was older, but she was always so much fun, and we always did so much stuff together. And she always encouraged me and made me realize that there was more to me than what I could see. She brought out the best in me. She brought out the best in our whole family. She always encouraged all of us and helped us to reach our full potential. This was a woman full of life. It's no wonder that she lived to be such an old age. At 93 years old, she was still full of life. Her last Christmas, she was making tamales. Something that you wouldn't think a 93-year-old woman would be doing, but she was. And that's what kept her going, knowing that she had the strength, that she was always active, always doing something, not just for herself, but for others. She loved her family and always was there for them, lending a helping ear, a helping hand, making sure that we always did the right thing. I remember one day my uncle got in a little bit of trouble with her because he was cheating on his wife, and she wouldn't let him do that. She sat him down and said, "You know what, I'm not going to let you do that." Even though that was her son, and she could have just looked the other way, she didn't do that. She told him that that was not the right thing to do and that he needed to stop that and get back to his family, to his wife and kids. And that to me just showed that in order to be righteous, you have to stand by what's correct, not just look the other way and say, "Oh, well, this is my child, let me just protect them," and stand by them and let them do whatever they want. That was not what she was about. She was about doing the right thing and letting her kids and her grandkids know that this is the right thing and this is what you're going to do. And if you don't do it, I'm not going to sit idly by and just watch you do that. I will tell you what's wrong and teach you the way, the right way. That was my grandmother, and today I celebrate her life. Are there any questions?
How do you feel after
She passed away when it's been about 10 or 12 years, and it was really sad because I didn't even know about it until a couple of months after she actually passed. And it's been really hard because every time I go back to Guatemala, I hope to go see her, and she's not there. My mind has just acted like she's still there. So when I go back, I always think that I'm going to go back to her. And the first time I went back and I went to her house, it was just a very bad experience because, she wasn't there. But I still just remember all the good things that she did, what a good influence she was on us, on me especially. And I know that someday I'll see her again, so that's encouraging.
Did you talk to your kids about her?
I have talked to my oldest daughter because she's 15 and she can understand. Not to the little ones yet because they don't know yet, but when they get older, I'll definitely talk to them about her.